Untitled for loving you. Yeah, I got off easy, baby. Got no more time for loving you. Ooh. No more pain, no more worries. Got no more time for loving you. No, they're coming to get me tomorrow. Got no more time for loving you. Oh, they're coming to get me tomorrow. Got no more time for loving you. No more pain, no more worry. I got no more time for loving you. No. If you ain't tired of me yet, baby, have you still got time for loving me? I wanna know if you ain't tired of me yet, baby.
Hello everyone.
I am coming, guys. I forgot my beer. I forgot the most important bit, obviously. Whew. All right, hang on. Oh, let me turn this music off. Can you all hear me all right? Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Tickle Pickle stream of sim racing genius and magnificence. More importantly, this. Right. Oh, I'm all flustered now. I'll talk about what's going on in the race in a moment, maybe. That might be a good idea, but this is what it's all about. I'm gasping as well. I deliberately didn't get it out of the fridge until the last minute and then realised the last minute was actually after the last minute. So, anyway, good evening. Mo, Niall, good to see you, man. Peter, Nate, thanks for stopping in. We've got, in the race, we've got Jamie Swan, Darren Rayfield, myself, Darren Hunter, Keith Denton, Mike Bergman, and Jason Guards made it. Woohoo! That's brilliant. Yeah, exactly, Niall. I forgot that. I didn't forget the beer, Mo. It was a well-planned thing to leave it to be chilled for as long as possible in this boiling room. Right, let's take a breath. This is going to be a tough race, by the way. You can probably see from that timing screen there are two clear divisions, or three clear divisions. Jamie Swan and Darren Rayfield are just, once again, in GT4s, well, just generally, on a different stratosphere. Myself and Darren Hunter are like, there's nothing in it, although I've got a hunch that Darren's just Mr. Smooth and can knock these laps out while I'm just flying off the track all over the place. And then I've not really seen between Keith, Mike and Jason yet, although in the earlier practice in the week, Jason was very close to my times as well, so this could be good. Is it a triple? That shouldn't be too cold, probably. It is a... How do I know if it's a triple? I mean, it's not the most... These aren't going to be the most sort of technically educated beer reviews, so the fact that I'm asking how do I know if it's a triple might give that away. Anyway, let's show you what it is. I think I gave a preview, didn't I, of what this is? So we have Trappistes Rochefort, Abbaye and de Saint-Remy. Oh, that's just the address, I think. It's brewed with water, malted barley, sugar, wheat, starch, yeast, and hop. So there you go. Right, come on, you beer experts in the chat. Is that a triple? It's a double. It says it on the bottle. Where did it say it on the bottle? I see it nowhere. Anyway, it's a double. Right, let's get this bad boy open. I'm genuinely excited for this, I've got to be honest. Got my gun. Oh, didn't load it. Oh, too late now. Done it wrong. Anyway, it's open. I figured I should probably not have the Leffe logo of the glass facing the front when I do non-Leffe beers. So, cheers, everybody. Ooh, I mean, it just looks. Come on. Oops, right, not the best pour. Not the best pour. I did a better job last week. No one saw that. Ooh, I'll tell you what though, I'm going to like this one. Whoop. Oh, hello. Hello. Make sure I've got every last drop. Right. Here we go. I'm probably not even going to get a taste of the actual cold beer below the froth, but it's fruity, just like Marcus. Prost. I had to get my nose right in there. Oh, now you're talking. There was nothing wrong with chimney, but this is more my kind of thing. I got it all over my nose. Not sure how to describe it, but I'll give it a go. Not as fruity as chimney, but it hasn't got that sort of lavender, not lavender, like the violety, sweet aftertaste that chimney had. It's richer than Leffe Blonde, if rich is the right word. Sort of warmer, more caramelly. And it'll be gone before the race starts. Yeah, it probably will. Darren, I should definitely cheers you, my friend. Another absolute winner. It's much darker and cloudier than chimney and obviously Leffe Blonde. And that... Oh, I'm so gassy. Oh, this is horrible, isn't it? That comes through in the flavours, without a doubt. Yo, Toxic. You're not allowed to watch this bit. This is for drinking age viewers only. But good to see you, man. Start a podcast about alcohol, yeah. That's lovely. Very smooth. I don't know why I'm kind of gassy. It's probably because I'm talking and trying to drink at the same time, because it's very smooth. It's not overly gassy at all. That's lovely. Right, so should try and give it some kind of rating. And in actual fact, who was it who pointed out it shouldn't be too cold? Mo. It's probably... My fridge in here, especially when the temperatures are hot outside, my fridge in here isn't brilliant. So that probably is about how it should be. I normally prefer beer a little bit colder, but given the type of beer that is, that's probably the perfect temperature. And oh, it's bloody delicious. Right, what does Peter want to know? Yeah, well, that's what it was. I necked all the froth. I do have a Fanatec sticker on my wall, Toxic, because it came with my Fanatec pedals that are down below. 8 degrees, that's what my fridge is set at. But in here at the moment, my fridge is struggling to get below 10, 11. Just because it's, I mean, I don't know what's happened to the weather this week. It's been, I'm not going to complain. It's been amazing, but quite hard work. Right, I'm going to give you a rating. So obviously we were using Leffe as a benchmark at 100 out of 111. Chimney was 86.3, I believe. I like that as much as a Leffe. I've got to be honest. If it had been a smidge colder. So I'm going to say, and it's not really its fault, I'm going to say 98.43. 98.43. 98.43 for the 7.5% Trappiste Roquefort Belgian beer. Absolute winner. That is one I'm definitely going to be putting in my fridge. So the purpose of this is I'm going to go through the Darren sponsored section, which is these 8 bottles of beer, and then choose from those which ones I'm going to stock my fridge up on. And that is definitely going in there. So thank you guys. And I think I have one more time for one more swig before I get out and do another quick practice. Oh, I don't know, you know, the smoothness of it is up there. I might have to rethink that. I'm going to get another one and chill it a bit more, and might come back and readjust the score on that, because that is good. All right. Anyway, what are we doing? We are doing round 2 of our British GT4. We are at Donington, and embarrassingly, I love this track. I'm really enjoying it, but as you can see from the times there, I'm hideously slow. Shit, what I haven't done is my fuel calculation. I better do that now. I'm hideously slow. Oh, what was my times? 1:37, was it? Yeah, 1:37.5-ish, right. But I'm really loving it, and I'm loving it in this car, the KTM, which is definitely not a good car for it in terms of speed, but it feels so much fun. You'll see in a minute. It's just Drift City, just sliding everywhere. Right, bear with me. Let's just quickly do this. We've got a 20-minute race. I'm doing 1:37.5, say. Times, what am I using fuel-wise? Say 2. So I'm going to need about 25 litres for the first race. So I'm going to leave it at, I ran out last week, didn't I? So I'm going to put it at 28, just to make sure. Do you use Untapped to track and record beer you've drunk? Oh, never heard of it. Fill it up on the car, Darren. Right, what's Toxic saying? I better try and read this before I go get out on course, because I won't be able to read it for a while. So I can get hey, you can get a turbo trainer. What? What have I missed? Because you need to, yeah, Fnatic. Yes, I do. You don't have Fnatic, do you? I don't have Fnatic wheel base. Watch this space. So no, well, can you? Are you asking me or telling me you could get a turbo trainer? Limited budget of £70. In that case, no. Sorry, dude. Don't use free software. No. Toxic. I feel like we're repeating myself, my friend. I'd love to be able to help, but I can't do it. You have that app and you don't even drink. No wonder your parents don't want you having PayPal, credit cards, or anything like that. Right, I've got to get out on track quickly just to test it with this fuel load. I mean, that's pretty much what I've been doing anyway. I think my pressures are pretty good. Ooh, assuming the temperature's going to stay around the same. What have we got? We've got 34 degrees, so I need to keep an eye on that for the race. It's this bit down here. I mean, I won't be able to demonstrate it very well because my tyres are so cold. But it's just drift it in. 4 wheels. Look at that. Oh, love it. So much fun. But clearly not the quickest way to be doing it. I did about a lap and a half in the Porsche, which seems to be the quickest car around here. Based on Jamie's time in the Rink Ninja Challenge server. But I just didn't get on with it. It just felt too numb and understeery, lifeless. I don't know. I'd like to win, but I'd like to enjoy myself doing it. Oh, yeah, sorry. Damn, you missed my drifting. Well, and now I've cut a corner.
Sector 1 is yellow.
No, that's there. That's on the internet forevermore, Toxic.
Sector 1 is clear.
Alright, so anyone that's new to watching this, the way we do it, we've got a 20-minute sprint race, which is about to start, and the starting order is based on the current standings in the series, with Jamie Swan having a commanding lead, having taken first and second place in first place in both the sprint race and the feature race last week. So he will be, and it's reverse grid, so he would have been at the back had other people not joined late. So here we go. There you can see the grid. So Jason Gard on pole, Keith next, then myself, the Hunter, Jamie Swan, Mike Bergeron, and Darren Rayfield because he turned up late. But Jamie's basically on 50 points, having won both of the races in round one. Do I need to do anything here? No, I don't. After the sprint race, based on the finishing positions, we have a 35-minute race. And first place will take a 25-second time penalty added to their pit stop. Second place takes 20, third place 15, fourth place 10, fifth place 5. Assuming I remember to add them. Shit, and I'm supposed to have had a load of ballast and stuff. Power restrictors. Oh, shit. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it for this race. Sod it. Sorry, everybody that was relying on that.
You don't need restrictions.
Yeah, I'm in an R about it anyway, to be honest. So ignore that last part. I'm just pretending that was all deliberate now, that I haven't done the power restrictors. Right, let's check my setups, right? 20 litres.
Is it too late to do them now then?
I probably still could, but I can't remember what they are.
I think me 7, Mr. Shunter 4, and Darren Rayfield, whatever the low 2 or what.
That's
the lowest one was.
Yeah. Okay, that's why Hunter didn't want them, wasn't it? Yeah, I forgot he's got one. Right, I'm going to try and add it.
How were these calculated?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Yeah, I think they're quite harsh, aren't they? 7 plus 10.
Just drew them out of a hat.
Oh, hang on. Restrictor 7 for car 1. No, hang on. Restrictor for car 11137. There we go. So that's Jamie's got his 7%. Restrictor. Remember the slash. Restrictor for car Darren Hunter 114 gets 4%. And finally, restrictor for car. Was it Dan Rayfield got 2, wasn't it? Yeah. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was. I think that's right. Yes, the restrictors, it's 7, 4 and 2 based on your current standings in the series. Yes, Toxic, the KTM is very lacking in power. And I know it's definitely not the right car for this race, but I didn't do the practice. I've not put any time in during the week, which I said I was going to do. And as a result, I've not got time to do a setup or anything. And I just really enjoy driving it. You too, mate. How are your pedals, Darren, by the way?
Oh, I didn't get time. Gutted.
Oh, man.
If I played about them, I'd still be fitting them now.
Yeah. They take a bit of getting used to as well, don't they, once they're fitted, I suppose.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. But they look good.
Oh, I bet they do. Right, here we go. Okay, the other thing is we have a mandatory 1 litre minimum fuel pit stop in both races within a 20-minute window. Actually, I better remind the guys. Remember, guys, in the second race, it's still only a 20-minute window for the pit stop.
20 minutes. Okay, Marcus, stay calm,
There's a pit
focus.
stop in both races.
Yes, pit stop in both races.
Awesome.
You're probably right, Toxic, about it being the best balanced car in terms of its engine configuration, layout, etc. But it's definitely not my preferred. I like an oversteery car. And the Porsche, after the KTM, no matter what I did with setup, even in the first... I mean, it was only a few laps that I tried. It felt incredibly understeering and sort of woolly. Just not sort of chuckable, you know? Whereas this one might not be fast, but it's very... You can play with it, so we'll see. I'm sure I'll regret it, because these guys are so much faster than me anyway, but... Here we go. Hang on to your hats. Go, go, go!
Today, my screen...
Oh no, what's happened? Keith? Keith's had a problem. Darren's having a problem himself. Whoa, where's he going? Whoa, he's taken whoever was behind me. That's one for the badge.
Stay sharp.
Sorry.
Green flag, all clear.
Who was that behind me? Was that Jamie? Oh, I think it was. Oh man. Oh, I'm running deep here. No, got it back. Looks like Keith's had a problem as well then. So it's Jason Gard, then myself, then Darren Rayfield's already up behind me. Haven't started from the back. Right, game face on. Let's get a race out of this. Had a horrible time at Snetterton. Let's try and actually get something from this one. Right, I've got no chance on the straights with the Aston. Look at that. So I'm just going to have to rely on things like that. Jason outbraking himself.
You're on the left.
That's what I'm talking about. See? Four-wheel slide into there. It's not quick, but it feels amazing. I didn't spend any time on what my actual pit stop setup was, so I don't know whether I've set it to automatically put a litre in. Whether it thinks it's supposed to be changing tyres or what. So at some point I'm going to have to do all that while I'm racing. I'm getting swamped now by Rayfield and Guard. Jesus, look at the speed he comes out of there! I'm going to have to just let him go. I've got no,
Still with you.
got no defence for that.
Clear left. Far left.
Oh, I didn't have to let Jason go though.
Come on, Marcus. Don't let him get away. The next car is Guard. Guard is now leading.
Jamie's back on me. Whoa.
We're on the right side, 3 wide. Clear on the left.
Jason just lost it. Did I spin Darren there? I tried to get out of that. Look at the speed of Jamie.
Left side. Clear on the left.
That was totally my fault.
No worries, mate. It happens. Thanks.
Oh, I've just got
Okay,
nothing.
Marcus.
I mean, Jamie's much better than me on this track anyway. But I've got nothing when it comes to these power bits.
Far right. Clear on the right.
This is going to have to be very defensive for a long time, I think.
Right side's cold. laps remaining, 15 minutes to go.
I just love it. That actually was quite fast that time as well. I think this is the main area from about this point onwards where I get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, look, Jamie wants to throw it in there, but I'm having to get right out of it. I wonder why that is. That's just driving. That's not car. So that's me.
Car on your right. Right side's clear. On your right. And still there. Clear on the right.
Tyre temps are good.
Thank God I've got track position for a while. So, what I've learned is there's a lot of time to be had, probably with a completely different approach to that. Oh, that's wrong. Jumping off first there. That little jinked right-hander at the top of the climb.
You're now in the lead.
God, I was optimistic with 137s, wasn't I, lap time wise? Whoops. This corner coming up here, this right-hander. What am I doing different? Okay, okay. Okay. Found some time. Alright. Thank you, Jamie. You've inadvertently taught me something there. Toxic, I don't know if you're watching, dude, but this might interest you. You know, I had to jump off on my Zwift race the other night because my son turned up. Needed to urgently speak to me. He'd just bought a Lotus, turned up in it that night. And was too excited for me not to go out and see it there and then. Little turd. Oh my God, Jamie came flying out of there.
On your right. Clear right.
Right, focus again. He bought an Elise S1 Sport 160, which is one of my dream models, just the purest, sort of most stripped out one you can get. So yeah, it went from me being incredibly concerned because of the way my wife sort of came in and approached the situation to me being utterly delighted for him.
Come on, don't make
When I can see again, he's going to allow me to do a track day in it, which is going to be incredible.
Brake temperatures look good.
Thank God this track's hard to overtake on. Jamie could go 2 seconds a lap faster than this, I'm sure of it. Pit stops will mix things up.
You've just done a 138.39. Okay, Marcus, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. You like this? Keep doing it. Halfway home. Fuel looks good.
Nope, could have done without that.
Left side. Left side's clear. On your left. Keep your line. Clear left. Left side.
Look at the speed he's got.
Still there. Keep this line. You are
What
clear
a
on
move.
Come on, mate.
What a
defend your
move.
position.
Fair play, Jamie. That was class. Oh, now I've got Rayfield to deal with. We've got to stop and go. Mike! Oh no! Track limits, I'm going to guess.
P2.
Whoa! Rayfield's late on the brakes, little nudge. He's run wide.
You've got half your fuel left. The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Woo! Bit more drifty than I'd planned on that one. Damn, I lost about half a second. I was doing quite a good lap, I think. See what I mean about how much fun this circuit and this car combination is, though. It's amazing. Is Jamie coming in? No. Right, I'm going to.
The leader has just done a 136.83. Watch your
Right.
speed.
1
Think
litre
you'll
of
exit
fuel,
in the pits
no
and
changing
clear air.
tyres.
On exit, we should be in position 3.
Don't want to change anything there. Too short. Damn it. Here we go. Oh, that felt pretty quick though. Right, here we go. Back out. On the track. Still ahead of...
Clear. Watch the white line.
Can't work it out yet. Let me have a look in a moment. It's showing me second, but that can't be right. Oh, concentrate on the race, you dick!
Yellow flag.
Oh!
Oh, on your right.
Green flag, you're clear.
So Darren must have done his pit, and I managed to get out ahead of him. Oh,
He's still with you. He's still with you.
oh my god!
Hold your line.
I got no grip out here. Ah! Great job, Dad. Shit! I couldn't work out where he was for a while.
Your front tyres are cold. 5 minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.1 seconds. P3.
I'll probably destroy my tyres doing that as well. To be honest, I can't really think of a smoother line through there in this car because I'll just bog down, so I have to just chuck it in. Try and keep the momentum. So Darren Hunter is 9 seconds behind me. That's a shame he had whatever incident it was at the beginning, because we are so close on lap time. Whoa!
Just look good.
Shit. I take that back. It's going to come past me, isn't he? Go, 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 go. Shit!
Sitting clear. Green flag. Okay, Marcus. The next car is Hunter.
Right, it's on, Hunter. It is on. Your English teacher? Why? What's happened?
P4.
Mike's been disqualified. Mike, what is it with you and DSQs? Did you not serve your drive-through again? Oh, we're only going to get another lap after this one. Darren's going to do me. Oh, let's put him under pressure, at least.
The gap to Hunter in front is now 1.2. To go, 2 minutes.
Ooh, got a better drive out of there than I've done for a while. That felt good. What's the little Ginetta got compared to the KTM in straight line speed?
Minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, come on! He's so late on the brakes. Oh, he did a good job though. That was good.
Last lap.
Oh, well, surely. Surely. Surely.
Still there. Left side's clear.
I've got to keep the pace. I've got to keep the speed. Oh, he just had a little wobble. That was unlucky. corner behind me as well. He's lunged, he's gone for it, look at that. No,
You are clear on the right.
no! I bloody let him! I didn't shut the door. Oh, what a move. Fair play, I can't say anything. Ah! God damn you, Hunter! Fudge!
The end of the race. Well done, mate.
Oh,
Well done, Jamie.
oh man,
Nice finish.
what a race.
That was a great
up some
finish,
minor
Jamie.
aero
Seems like
damage.
you got wiped out on the first lap. Well done, mate.
Bloody hell, Jamie. You definitely need banning.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry about the first lap. I lost it. Went over the grass and I just had no control.
oh guys, that was exciting. That was intense.
Once you're on the grass, you don't have much control, do you?
I had 2 track cuts, did I? Didn't even notice. Cheers. That was, oh my God. Great move at the end there, Hunter. I thought you were too far back. I didn't even bother trying to shut it off, and then I saw you dive.
I thought I was too far back.
I don't know how you stopped it, to be fair. That was brilliant. Right, time to allocate some time penalties for race 2.
Closed.
Yeah, I thought you might. Cheers, Toxic. Take care, dude. What was wrong with your English teacher? She had a go at you because you were behind on work, even though nobody had even started it. Teachers, mate. What can you do? So inconsistent with the way they deal with kids. So the top 5. Jamie, Swan, Darren Rayfield, Darren Hunter, myself, just robbed by half a second. And then Jason Gard. So 25, 20, 15, 10 and 5 seconds being allocated to the pit stops when we finally get through to that. Oh, Mike. Have you got something covering your screen? It comes up in like a block of red. You've been given a stop-go penalty. Stop-go 30 seconds for cutting track limits or whatever it was. I reckon you've got something blocking that part of your screen. But that goes to show how close Darren and I are. He had his incident at the beginning. I had a stupid spin at the end. And as a result, we end up half a second apart, having both overtaken each other once within the final 2 laps. So I need to wait here before I can do anything with the time penalties in case it adds them to the race results of that. What happened to Keith? Did you lose your screen, did you say? My heart is going from that, I tell you. That was really exciting. Still just, I mean...
This push to talk does not work. Right, it's working. I spilt a pint of beer over everything.
Oh, no.
Brilliant. As racing driver excuses go, that is up there. That's brilliant.
Yeah, don't drink and drive.
Yeah, exactly. We've been telling people that for years. And on that note, cheers. Right, I've got 4 minutes. Here we go.
I didn't.
Right. So, time penalty. Do I do a space? I think I do.
didn't get a chance to have a drink.
Right, that didn't work. So I think it's TP25
I'm mopping it up now.
113. That didn't work. Oh, I can't do 25. That's why. Ah, right. TP. I could do 15 113. Yeah, and then I can do it in 5s. TP 5 113. This is the right car, isn't it? Jamie Swan, yeah. And TP 5 113. Right, so that's Jamie taken care of. Darren Rayfield, TP 15, car 1. TP 15. No, TP 5. Car 1. No. TP 5. Ah, come on. TP 5. Car 1. Okay, so Darren, let me just check. Yeah, 25-20. Darren Hunter got third, so he gets he gets 15 seconds. TP 15. 114. I have to say it out loud, otherwise I'm not going to concentrate on what I'm doing. TP 10. 111. Oh, no, that didn't work either. TP, can I do 10? No, clearly not. I have to do 2 5s.
I'm liking this extra bit of time to be able to set up.
Okay. TP 5 1.
I think I'm out.
And then Jason. TP 5 97. Done. Right, that should be everybody's times added to their pit stops. So it's only Mike. Oh, Keith's gone. Ah, that's so unlucky, man. You're watching 144p. Yeah, see if you can log back in, Keith, if you're still there. Oh, right. Better calculate fuel for this one.
So does this time...
I'm trying that now.
Is this in the pit stop, is it?
Yes, and remember not to come in to do your mandatory stop before the window opens, because it's still only a 20-minute window in the middle of the race.
Okay, so...
Right, 35-minute race. Times... 35 times 60 divided by, let's say 98 was more realistic. Times, what was I actually doing? Right, 2 was about right. I'd rather... I mean, I'm going to go 45 again, similar to what I had in last week's race. And then we're going to add 1 litre. Not change tyres. So that should be good. I enjoyed how the car felt. It probably wasn't good in terms of actual setup for speed, but I loved how it felt, so I don't care. So anyone new to this, the way it works, once again, we've got a mandatory pit stop. But all those time penalties will basically be added to your pit stop time.
Fun.
You too, mate. Have a good one.
Yeah, good luck.
The air temp is 24 Celsius. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
It's a bit cooler, actually, the track. Who's gone shooting off? Who's gone shooting off at the front? Alright, let's do this again. And go, go, go! Oh, whoever that is got an incredible start. I think that's Keith.
He's still there. He's still with you.
I see him.
You're clear on the left.
It's the shunter.
Denton is now in the lead.
So Keith's in the lead with an unbelievable start. Jason's going around the outside of him now up here. Oh, this is going to get... Oh, Keith! Please don't come back across. No. I knew it. Oh, and I knew it, so I should have bloody been out of the way of that. God.
All right, Marcus. You picked up a bit of aero damage.
You reckon?
Brakes.
I knew it was coming. I should have got out of that. It's still Keith's fault, but I should have got out of it.
Incident clear. Green flag.
Of course, we do have VAG sessions at the end of this to report incidents that are worthy of strikes. So far, Keith was already on 1 strike from the previous race, as was Mr. Visser, who sadly isn't here today. 3 strikes, you get penalty point deductions. I can't come into the pits yet either to repair any damage because the pit window's not open. It's 15 seconds, I don't know, we'll see. Depends where the damage is, I suppose. We'll determine what that does to the car. It said aero, so...
What the hell is it with this blooming WKG racing?
P5.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm driving my car, and then all of a sudden, I'm outside the car looking backwards.
That might explain why I just came straight across the track and didn't see me then. Yeah, it feels like it's front aero damage to me.
I'm disqualified for driving the wrong way.
Good. I'm just kidding,
I
Keith.
think I'm going to give these up as a bad job.
Nah, you can't not do it, Keith. You'd be missed too much. I mean, I could have done with missing you in that corner back there, but other than that, it's too good having you around. So is this the race where the penalties might actually really serve me well? Jason's still out front.
Guard is leading the race.
As I experienced in the first race, it's very hard to overtake, or rather as Jamie experienced sitting behind me. So the longer Jason can keep Jamie behind, hopefully the field bunches up a little bit. And because I've got less time penalty than a couple of the guys, both the Darrens and Jamie ahead of me, maybe that will help bunch things up again. Trouble is, I'm struggling to get any speed out of the car. Yeah, understeer way. Oh, wicked. Nice one, Toxic.
The gap in front is now 6.0.
Yeah, man, ping it over. That'd be wicked.
The leader has just done 137.78.
We need to have a good, clean couple of laps to see what sort of time I've got.
137.42.
See if there's any point in
Okay, Marcus.
repairing the damage.
Come on, let the race come to us. P5.
I think I can drive around this, to be honest. As the tyres get worse, it might be a bit problematic, but I don't know. It's maybe half a second a lap at the moment, which won't be worth it for the extra 15 seconds in the pits, I think.
The right side tyres are cold.
I see what happened now. I've watched the replay.
You killed me is what happened.
And me.
I couldn't see a thing. I was just outside the car.
Playing tempted bowling, you would have done well.
I do blame myself partly because I could see it coming a mile off and didn't get out of the way.
I knew it was side by side. I hope I didn't cause it.
Yes.
Someone always goes off on that corner, it's a given.
It definitely wasn't your fault, Jason.
We'll have to watch the replay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what a 6. Nice time.
That lap was at 1:38.36. That's your fastest lap.
Far too deep into
Well,
there.
you know, I get 3 strikes for that.
Oh, points, penalties, penalty points coming your way.
I wouldn't say you get the strike for taking the car out when you come back on track.
Is it an unsafe rejoin?
Well, no, he's already out of control. Like you said, you should have seen it come in.
Fair
Right.
point.
He took me as well, and I sort of knew he was there somewhere.
Fair point.
Car in front is Hunter.
Bollocks.
What happened, Darren?
That's why I got disqualified for driving up the wrong way.
Yeah, you was. I think you was backwards when you come into me.
No, it wasn't the backwards part. It was I didn't know where I was. I just went the wrong way round the track.
Oh, okay.
You've got to appreciate I wasn't even in the car. I was somewhere in space.
I do hope you've done a screenshot of this, Keith.
Well, I didn't. On the replay, it doesn't show me being outside the car.
Oh no, I suppose you can do a replay from any angle, can't you? Right, Darren's doing his pit stop, Darren Hunter, and he's got to stay in there 5 seconds longer than me. So this is
I think it
definitely my
must be something
chance.
to do with the fact that I spilt the beer over the keyboard, and the keyboard's now not playing the right games.
Yeah, I can imagine that hasn't helped. That Rafe was 7.7 ahead. Oh shit. Dan Rayfield's 8 ahead, and he's got 10 seconds more to do in the pits than me. Could still be a race in this.
New fastest lap for on guard, 1:36.85.
Oh, Jason's found his speed. Good stuff, man. I can't get close to those times. I couldn't even when my car was fine.
Look out for the pit speed limit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P6 behind Hunter.
I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother. It's too much time to lose. I think. Not got those right yet, have I? Alright, so being held the 10 seconds. Cheers, guys. 2, 1, and away we go.
There's traffic behind. Blue flag.
Let me know if you think I'm moving around too much or unfair in the braking.
Right, Darren has had a good pit stop and a blinding out lap because he is right on me. I can't get my tyres up to speed quick enough. I'm going to have to defend for a while. Oh, jeez.
There's a car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Coy, not wrong. No back end grip then. Luckily Darren was sensible enough to know I wouldn't have had the control to go side by side through there. Alright, here we go. Battle resumes with Mr. Hunter. Oh, Darren has more. Darren has power restriction as well. Okay.
The gap to Hunter behind is now 1.5.
I'm turning in too early there. Nice one, Toxic. Whoa, I'm missing the apex here.
Right tyres are cold.
Nice move.
He's so strong into there under braking, Darren Hunter. Right, I'm not going to talk for a while. Focus. Try and run away for a little bit while I've got this. I've got a power advantage. I need to use it as much as I can. Yeah, you're not wrong, Toxic. Right, that is it. Not talking for a bit.
The leader has just done a 137.00.
Can get on the power.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Yeah, under trade's gone again. Shit, two warnings, right. Have to be more careful now.
Right side.
Whoa.
Clear right.
Well, I hope that wasn't me.
P4. Yellow flag sector 3.
I'm sure that was you.
Looks like P6 has gone off. Green flag sector 3.
Sorry, Mike, if that was my fault. Vag will answer. Well, that's a horrendous line all the way through there.
136.09.
136.0. What? Ah! What is going on?
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
Hey, Tor, good to see you, man. I was trying to focus.
Your tyre temperatures are okay. Alright Marcus, you're halfway home, got plenty of fuel. E5.
I think it's because I like the way it drives. I like
The car behind's
it's
pitting.
on the edge the whole time. But that means obviously I don't really have margin for error. I don't know what that means, Toxic. I'm too old to understand what all that stuff means. Yeah, so
Gap to
I've noticed in
Hunter.
GT4s
Ahead is now 10 seconds.
I'm spinning a lot more, making more or bigger mistakes. And yeah, it probably is because of the sort of flighty, slidey nature of this car, but I really enjoy driving it. I can't remember what the next track is. I think it might be Brands Hatch. So I'm going to have to...
E5.
Although I'm quite, well, not good, but I know Brands Hatch in this car, so I might stick with this anyway.
The lead car's pitting.
Into the lead, Mr. Swan.
Your right side's
Into the
cold.
pits, rather.
Okay, Marcus. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
You're just trying to distract me, Toxic. I have no idea what any of that is.
That's your quickest lap in this session. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. gap to Hunter ahead is increasing. It's now 11 seconds.
Oh great, I got a puncher. Only a slow one, but that's going to make this even more entertaining for the last 11 minutes. Oh, that's going to be a warning. No. Apparently I didn't even cheat well enough to get a warning. Oh, that felt nice.
The gap to Hunter ahead is now 10 seconds. Remaining 10 minutes.
I was half a second up, lost it all on that one bend and more. Everyone's done their pit stops now. Ooh, a bit soft on the brakes.
Just done at 1:39.32. Yellow flag.
Nothing to see.
You're clear. Incident clear.
I'll see you, Toxic.
Gap to Hunter.
Thanks for watching, man.
90
See you soon.
seconds.
I'll try and work out what all the gubbins above that last message means after the race. I don't have the mental capacity to try and even
Sorry, man, I was carrying
think about
a
it.
lot more speed going into that.
While I'm racing. Something's obviously happened up front.
Luckily, you stayed straight.
No, I'm being found out in this series tour. I rely too much on the downforce and the brakes in the GT3 cars, I think. The other guys obviously have much more natural car control than me.
Okay, Marcus, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Your lap time was 1:38.36.
Let's see if I can get a fastest lap now. Our fuel's coming down a bit. Not fastest lap of the race, obviously. I'd actually just like to get into the 37s, to be honest. That's running wide, though.
The gap to Hunter in front is now 60 seconds. left, 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
That might be a corner cut, even if I can keep it straight. Oh my god.
No, I'm going to run out of fuel.
Oh no! Darren Rayfield's running out of fuel. I think, well, I'm definitely going to be alright, but yeah, I had that problem last week.
P5.
Please tell me there's only one more lap.
You might be in luck, Darren.
Yeah, we do want to slow down on the last corner to make
No,
sure
good luck. Nice one. No, I honestly don't think I would have made one more. Well done, guys.
Good job, guys.
GG's. Yeah, Jamie, you're just too consistent and fast. I couldn't keep up with you.
P5. There's the checkered flag.
struggling to get past that, with just that little bit less power, it just makes it so hard. And I didn't want to dive bomb or anything, because I think I might have had to win. Just left the door open a little bit on that corner, didn't you? I managed to squeeze past.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. It's not really a place I really think you can overtake, and then you were just next to me. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
guess I can't do anything now.
I got a good run out there, the other one.
I think like the first and second sector, you were tons faster than me, but I kind of made up for it in the third sector.
Yeah, because that's just like foot to the floor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Power difference.
I'm stuck against the wall. Oh,
That's why I was trying to work it out.
I noticed that. I was like pulling away, and then as soon as you get like past the chicane, it was like you were right back on me again, weren't you?
Yeah, that's exactly it. But thanks, that
I
was
hate
awesome.
you all.
I was watching lap one behind me. I just kept looking back, and that looked very painful.
I could see it coming. I said it before. It was as soon as Keith went off, I know you can't slow down quickly there, and I should have just got on the brakes and got out of it. So I will take some blame.
I can't wait to
nearly-
see the replay.
He bounced
Yeah.
off the wall, and you could just see him like aiming straight for the pack of cars, and I thought, oh, it's gonna this time.
Oh, I couldn't stop laughing. I nearly crashed.
One way and then come back through the other way.
Were you right behind me, Darren Rayfield, when
No,
when Keith hit me?
I saw the whole thing, so I see him go off to the left. I thought, all right, here he goes. Oh no, they're not going to get out of the way, and he wiped you out. And I thought, well, you should have saw that coming.
I bloody did as well. I was laughing about it, talking about it at the time, watching him coming.
Exactly what I thought. And then all of a sudden, he come back from the other side and wiped me out. And I thought, oh well, there you go. That coming.
Brilliant. Right, anything else that needs to be reported before we jump to the replays?
I had a couple of first race, but nothing too great. Well, I accelerated on that the last hairpin a little bit too early.
You're not supposed to be reporting yourself. It's like if you feel hard done
Is that
by
when you killed
someone.
me?
You know, but then I sort of thought, well, you know what? I'll sit back and let him take the place back, and at least I've done something.
Yeah, I felt a bit better after that.
Okay. Cool. Well, you sounded okay about it, but I'm sure inside you was like, right, that's it.
Yeah, I was kind of bleak, not gonna lie, because it was 4 of us in the same place of track. But I also felt bad when you waited up after I had to unspin myself, and I was like a solid 5 seconds by everyone.
Yeah, I accelerated. I got a good. The Porsche's got some good grip mid corner as you accelerate, and I just didn't realise, and I just went bang. You know, it was a blatant. Yeah, I didn't mean to do it, but.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% sure it wasn't malicious.
And then I think I got Mike going through the chicane on that last race. I must have come back from about 200 metres and just.
Oh yeah, he's just commented on the stream actually. Lap 14 into chicane.
Yeah, I hit him so hard, but he carried on going straight. I just went through the chicane so much quicker. It was unreal.
I had contact with him as well, which Darren Hunter is insisting was my fault, but I'm going to wait to see that one. Right, I'm going to watch race 1 now first anyway.
Okay, guys, well done. Cheers.
Well done, mate. Great performance again, Jamie. Obviously, it's getting boring, mate.
14% power reduction.
Oh man, I don't want to hear that as well.
Can't win the next one. Where is it? Where have we got next? Brands.
I think it's Brands, yeah. It might be dark.
Oh, is it?
Maybe. I'll have to check.
It's not really a power circuit, is it? But
No, I'm hoping I could be a bit closer to you at Brands because we've raced there before, so I've got a bit of experience, but we shall see.
This was my local and that's your local, so you should...
Yeah, exactly.
Should have advantage.
Oh, God. Pressure. Well done, mate. Another clean sweep.
Yeah.
Right, let's jump into these replays, shall we? Right, let's just go Helicam for lap 1, race 1.
Okay, well, I'm going to hop off the Discord. I'll chat on the YouTube. Thanks, everyone.
Well done, mate. Great race. Good to have you.
Good play. Well done.
This all looks... Did anything happen in race 1, lap 1? It was all pretty good. Oh, this is watching me. I don't really want me. I want further up there. Oh, actually, yeah. So Jason, I think, is going to run deep here. Coming up to the top of this. No. Oh, maybe it's the end of the... Pardon me. Maybe it's the end of the first lap. Has something already happened behind? No, looks pretty close. Lap 8, race 1. Alright, okay. Stuff happened. That sounds ominous. Turn 1, lap 2. Yes, right. But I don't think it was anything untoward, was it? Is it just a bit late on the brakes? Has Darren already killed Jamie Swan at this point? Then I did something. Oh my god. I don't want to look at these now. This is stuff I've done. This is race 1, I believe. Yes, it's race 1. Jason's run deep there, and I actually had the lead for a while. Right, let's just assume... Okay, so lap 1 looked like nothing happened, but is this the lap... Did you ever... You sort of came across the track, Darren? I'm not trying to get you in trouble, because I don't actually know what happened. I just want to see the replay. Keeps still having problems. His keyboard's intoxicated. Right, so this is lap 1, race 1. Yeah, I thought it was early. I thought it was as you came down the bottom here. Yes, because that's how I got past you. And then I think you collect... Is it Jamie behind me? Let's find out. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh! Right. Oh, it's raining. Oh my god. Right, how are we dealing with these things, people? Because Darren Rayfield was quite right when I said the one with Keith in the second race that you'll see, he does come back on the track dangerously, but you can't really brake on the grass. And I was even commentating on it live at the time. I should have avoided that. I had time to avoid it. So, see, well, I mean, it wasn't just me that paid the price for that one with Keith. It was Darren as well. But he seemed very understanding of that situation, that he also probably should have avoided it. So, no strikes for Keith for that incident. Presuming it's what I think it is. We will obviously go and have a look. So, does that set a precedent? You didn't come back on. The grass is up. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, out there, it's not like... That's what I'm trying to determine. So this isn't considered a dangerous rejoin. This is just bugger all you can do about it. I'm happy to go along with that, personally, because I know it has happened and will happen more to me as well. So it is funny to watch, though. Yeah, look, no control. Yeah, no. Okay, fairs. Car's just coming round. Fair dues. No strike. And Jamie won, yeah. Yeah, Peter's right, Keith. Dry that keyboard out. Right, anything else I should be looking at in race... was it race 1 that Niall was saying? Lap 8 race 1. I'm assuming this is to do with me. I don't know what I did. But I'm willing to have a look. I'm still fighting with Jamie at this point. Coming into lap 8. I've adjusted the message on the back of my car for this week in Rink's absence. Yeah. I think it's fair enough. I think we have to take that view, generally speaking, on those kind of incidents where it clearly is... There was no control. You're on that grass. I mean... You can slam your brakes on fully on that grass and turn the opposite way. You're probably still coming back across this direction across the track. Second or third chicane, third lap chicane onwards on this race 1, Jason. See, I'm watching lap 8 here, Niall. He's trying to, he's stitching me up. I'm watching lap 8 and I'm thinking, I'm doing alright at the moment. Unless you're thinking of race 2. I had a moment with Mike Berger on that I will investigate and punish myself if need be. Can I just say, I freaking hate GT4s now. I really do. I'm sure I could put in the time to learn them. Alright, so I've come into the pit, so... Yeah, you might be thinking of either the race 2 now, or you're just trying to get me in trouble. Or it was a different point in the race. You believe it was race 1? Side by side with someone for a few corners. Oh, that's, yeah, later on. I think, yeah, there was some brilliant racing with, I think it's going to be pretty soon. I have a feeling. That's Jamie, but yeah, here we go. So Darren Rayfield pitted at the same time as me. And then this gets pretty spicy. That's right. So I've run off there. Right, so let's just get to the back of it. This was good fun, actually. I did the stupid thing there. Luckily managed to keep a bit of form and momentum to keep myself there or thereabouts. Darren runs wide trying to avoid me. Oh yes, this was brilliant. Oh, I need to show Jamie's move on me as well, actually. That was so good. Yeah, then I've got nothing. And that was it. Fair enough, Niall. Yeah, I had a brilliant battle with Jamie a few laps earlier, you're right. Right, so I think that's pretty much where it ended with Darren. So yeah, let's go back. It's Jamie getting me, so this is probably about where it gets. This is probably where it's good. There've been a few close moments, but it was the overall move that did me that I was particularly impressed by, I've got to say. Yeah, it's going to be on this lap. I think in terms of badge punishments for race 1, we're all good, aren't we? I think. Well, that rain is coming down now. I was just having to be so defensive all the time. Yeah, that's because Rink wasn't here to wipe 4 of us out in the first corner. Can't remember where it is. I'm excited by this because I actually can't remember it. I remember thinking, chapeau. I'm pretty sure it's after we've come down the fast hill and we're climbing back up again. He just does me, he forces me to take one defensive line which screws up the next line and then the next line, and it's just, it felt like it was brilliantly set up. Oh, I feel your pain, Keith, but you've got to join in, man. It's too much fun having you here. You might change your mind when we go through the replay of what happened in race 2. Hopefully the hilarity of it will convince you to come back for another week. Okay, this is where it starts. I've run wide there, lost a bit of momentum. Look at that speed difference. And then it's too late for me to slam the door. Compromised in there. Jamie holds back. Oh, and then I don't know what I was thinking there. But then, yeah, it's just, I've literally got, that was the clever bit. Gave me no option. Just going to have to hold it tight. Brilliant. Great move. Good stuff, man. Right, was it this race where Mike, lap 9, tapped someone by the pit lane, and then lap 14, we didn't do 14 laps, so that must be the other race. Let me just quickly check on lap 9. Nothing at that part of the pit lane at the beginning of lap 9 or lap. Oh, that's the end of. This is the beginning of lap 9. Oh yes, I suppose, Darren, we should show that. I mean, I'm trying to forget about it. It was bloody amazing. Right, so nothing happened there. Is this where... Oh, second race. Okay, Mike. Right, I'll jump to that in a second then. Let me just... Give Darren Hunter his moment of glory. Right, so I think I get you on this lap. It was brilliant fun, Darren, I have to say. The main reason I was a bit flat in the second race because I was gutted I screwed it up myself. It looked like we were, battle was going to resume. We were right with each other again. Can you hear that thunder, by the way? My internet stopped working. You now know why. Do you know what the biggest difference is between early part of this series that we're doing and the beginning of the GT3 league that we did? Is we all seem to be able to do wheel-to-wheel battle a lot better. Just a bit more space given, consideration given, not lunging in. I mean, I nearly hit the back of you then. But again, look, didn't slam the door on me knowing that I was there. I think I'd have either plied into the back of you or you would have shut the door if this had been the second race of last series. Right, so job done, surely. Go, run away now. I clearly had some brilliant pace in that latter section, latter part of the lap. Just drive away now, beat the Hunter, take a podium, be done with it. I mean... I had a questionable line to come back at you there. I just don't know how you got it stopped. Let me just watch that back again. I thought they were on separate laps, but clearly not. It's just so late on the... I don't know how. You literally then parked it. It's a good move. It is a good move. If I wasn't on air, I would have been saying other things at that point in time, I'm sure. I still thought I might have a chance at the run out here, but it was nice and smooth. Great stuff, mate. That was brilliant. Right, so that was race one. I'm thinking we got through that strike free. Amazing. That was brilliant. Right, here we go. Race two. There is obviously the incident. So let's focus right on where the incident, the one at the end, yeah. Well, in that case, wait to see what Mike does to me at the end of race two. Wow, I would be amazed if this internet holds up on that. That's really lightning and thundery. Right, here we go. Right, replay on this looks too short to me. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's already happened. I need to be watching the Hoff. So this was brilliant to watch anyway. I was up behind Jason and Keith. Keith launched it off the line. Look at the speed. There we go. Here we go. Little suggestion of a nose. Keith looks like he's got it all back together again, which he has. All good there. And then this is where he had problems. Oh. He did get a drive-through, but that was for... Oh! Now that actually makes me laugh, because Darren was obviously saying... He was commenting at the time of... Or while he was watching it, thinking, I should be getting out of the way of that. I can see it coming. And then he gets that. But, right, I want to watch this from... Oh, let's do the whole... Let's get a nice, really focused on Keith, see what's going on here. He loses vision, I believe. Oh, I'm far too far back. Oh, is it? Oh, what have I done? Oh, let's just go to standard cameras. Okay, so you're going to see Jason's nose appear. There we go. Round the outside. Lovely. Yeah, and then Keith just... I'm so annoyed with myself. I mean, it happened quite quickly, but not so quickly that I didn't know it was happening. Yeah, I bet it was, Jason. It was close, wasn't it, Darren? See, if you watched... Right, so this is what I was looking at, all right? This is how quickly it came at me. I mean, this isn't excusing it, because I even said at the time, Keith's having a problem. I mean... I think I'm saying, don't come across, don't come... I mean, yeah. He's totally out of control. There's definitely no punishment coming for Keith for that one. Despite the fact he then goes backwards into Darren. Oh, brilliant. I did wonder how I was still close to Darren after that incident. There you go. Right, what else do we need to look at lap on race 2? I can't remember when it was that I had a little thing with Mike. Am I anywhere near him at this point? No. Might even be after pit stops. So that's Darren Rayfield and Mike. Is it after this? Actually, I know where it was. It was coming out of... I believe it was coming out of turn 1. So. Sorry about this, guys. It's definitely not this early on, is it? Right, so nothing there. Nothing there. I'm nowhere near. Nowhere near. That is turn 1 I'm looking at, isn't it? Yeah. Nowhere near. Okay, I'm looming in the background there, so it's going to be... Alright, here we go. I'm not allowed to comment on this one, alright? So I need you guys to fairly make a judgment on this, please. Let's take this camera for now. So, capital letters guilty pops up before we've actually even seen the incident. Right. Am I allowed to comment? Thank you, Mike. I didn't want to say anything, but it was a kind of strange line. That's all. That's all I was trying to get at. It kind of caught me by surprise. Actually, that's a good point. Were you trying to go into the pits, Mike? Because you could exonerate yourself. I mean, I'm not interested in you getting a strike because you came out that worse. I just got a little bit of a ruffle, so I'm not worried about you getting a strike for that. But I'm just trying to understand it. You were headed to pits, fair enough, right? Okay. So am I in the clear, please, people, for that one? Oh, this is where I'm going to embarrass myself again with Hunter, aren't I? Look, nice bit of racing, and then I'm just going to. Is it here? This bend, I think. Yeah, back comes round. You reckon that changed things, or the fact he was coming into the pits? I want to see what was. Jason, you and Jamie were going at it pretty much this whole race, weren't you? You did scare me off the track, Darren. Those intimidation tactics of that big Ginetta coming up behind me. Lap 14 chicane. Yes, sorry, mate. Is this with Dazza? Darren Rayfield. I think there were two things, weren't they? Oh! I thought you were trying to exonerate me for the fact that Mike was trying to turn into the pits. Yeah, you did an absolutely stonking second race. You were into the 36s, were you? In that race, the second one? Right, so I'm thinking... So we are on... Oh, I'm too far back. Oh, lap 14, sorry. Right, here we go. Darren Rayfield is quite a way behind you at this point, so... I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Pardon me. Oh no! Did it not put the 1 litre of fuel in? Oh, Jathan. Have I taught you nothing? Could be worse. You could have done what Rink did last week and pit 3 times before the pit window had even opened. And trying to work out why none of his mandatory pit stops are being ticked off. This is incredibly rude, but I just got a message someone very quickly. I forgot about it. I got a message during the race. Quite an important one. So, 1 second. See Darren Rayfield in the background now. He's coming. I think that's Darren anyway. No, that's Jamie. Is it the fast chicane, Mike, where something happens? And something happened coming out of the pits, I'm sure you said. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here come the leaders. Nicely negotiated. I didn't even try the Aston. I mean, that's not why you guys won, but it clearly, from what everyone was saying, that was the car to try for a good combination of speed and sort of stability and consistency. I literally did the KTM and the Porsche, are the only ones I tried. I'm definitely going to put the time in, unless this work thing works out, which obviously would be better because that's more important. Well, kind of, but that will take up some of my time. But if that doesn't start immediately, this new project I'm on, then I'm going to put the time in between this week and next. Actually, try some other cars around Brands Hatch. I've done exactly what I did with the Ferrari. I've just stuck to the KTM. Whoa! Literally just shoved you through. Again, I can't dish out any penalties for that. There was no harm done. It was just a speed differential. Yeah. Just Darren being Darren. He's like, I'm coming in. This is how fast I'm going. Get out my way. And then, was it this lap on the pit? Oh no, it can't have been. Where was the one with your pit stop? Unless I'm getting mixed up with things. Yeah, it was like a little nitrous. Oh, definitely not your fault, Mike. No. Unless you're doing something absolutely crazy, it's the car behind's fault 99% of the time. No, you were just taking your line. It's just he came in there with a lot of speed. Had it caused you to be punted straight off the track, then we may be having to look at penalising the car behind. But no, you didn't do anything. I don't know which one was... Oh, here's the pit one. Okay. Reverse. Did you miss your pit box? This is a long pit stop. Oh no, you had a stop go. Sorry, this is a stop go penalty, isn't it? I was just wondering what you're doing sitting there for so long. Oh, then Jamie just parked on top of you. Oh, that was all... I don't know. Guys, are we doing this whole race and there's not going to be any strikes? I'm the same, Tour. I mean, I'm hoping, again, if I can put in some time to actually get used to these cars and tracks, it does make it more enjoyable. So I'm hoping to be more competitive next week. But at this point in time, I think it just put me back in the Ferrari on Imola or somewhere. And, which is what we're doing on Friday, by the way. We're doing Imola. We're going to do the Sim Grid 8 o'clock race, Sim Grid Daily. Oh, that's a good question, Darren. What did happen to the 2.4? We're struggling to get people to turn up to these 30-minute races in midweek, so it might be hard. I think our best bet, in fact, oh God, we probably missed the boat, haven't we? Wasn't Jamie saying DGSR were putting something on similar, and we could just jump in on one of theirs? I don't know. I'll put the feelers out again. I'd love to do it. I really enjoyed the endurance races. Doing that sort of once a month or so, I'd really look forward to that. Yeah, true. Yeah. All right. Well, we can chat about that tomorrow. We'll get something set up. If not, like I say, we can find someone else's and join as a team. I'll match your livery that you've done in game and whatever, and join as a team. That'd be good fun. Amazingly, though, I think we've come to the end, and there is no need for any wrist slapping or anything. The two biggest incidents were not really slap-worthy. Very funny, but not slap-worthy. And it was actually some quality driving, so nice. And on that positive, cheery note, I will down the remains of my, I've forgotten what it's called already, Trappiste Rochefort or Roquefort. That what looked like a tiny bit in the bottom of the glass is actually a lot more volume than it appears. It's in this lovely bowl-sized glass. So, no, thank you everyone. That was. They are fun. I get a bit miserable in the middle of some of these when I'm sort of spun for the third or fourth time and I'm on my own in the middle of the track. But there was some of the best battles in there. That last lap with Darren, race 1, pretty much every lap. Well, the sort of. Who was it? Yeah, well, both with Jamie and Darren Rayfield as well in the first race. So it was only the sort of middle section of that race that was a bit, but absolutely brilliant. Well done to Jamie on just doing what Jamie does. Well done, Jason, for absolutely brilliant performance. I'm really pleased you turned up for that one because obviously the weekly challenge was showing you had pace in these cars, so that's really good to see you there. And well done, Darren Hunter, I suppose, on a podium in race 1 again. Where did you come in this one? 4th? I got a 4th and a 5th. Oh. Right, anyway, thank you all. Thank you all so much for racing, watching, commenting, join the chat. Like I say, Friday night we're doing Sim Grid, 8 o'clock, race start. And Then we're back at this next week, and then anything I can think of in between. Yeah, you too, man. Have a good one, and yeah, be brilliant if you're free again for Brands Hatch. That should be good. Take it easy, guys. Catch you soon.